All right, here's warm-up number 6. Does the ordered pairs represent a function of x? Explain. Remember, for every input value, there is exactly one output. So we want to look what that basically means is that there are no repeating x values. So for instance, when we look here, -4 goes in, 3 comes out. 2 goes in, 9 comes out. 0 goes in, 0 comes out. 8 goes in, 6 goes in, 2 goes in. Oh, so for instance, they're saying right here and right here that on the x input, when x is 2, it's -9, and when x is 2, it's 5. So that means that when 2 goes in, two different numbers come out. So that one is not a function. Okay, please explain your answer. Number 2, does this represent a function of x? Well, no matter what, when you begin to look at it, here's -1, there's only one answer there. -2, there's only one answer. So this one, yes, at every single point, even if you did the vertical line test, the vertical line would only pass through the function at one point. So yes, this one is a function. Now, with the mapping becomes a little more tricky. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Remember, you're seeing if the x values, oh, this one's saying which represents, or which representation shows y as a function of x. So we have to find the one that does. So when you begin to look at this mapping, all this means, if I were going to write a coordinate point, this means coordinate point -1, -2. This means coordinate point 0, 0. This, on the other hand, means 1, 2, and it means 1, 4. So what happens here is this 1 is going to two different places. And I like to think about that is that one is a cheater, and it is cheaters are not fun or not a function. You cannot have any repeating x values. Okay, so here this 7 goes to -3, 3, and -5. So remember, if we were writing it in coordinate points, it would look like this, and like this. So that one is definitely not fun. All right, taking a look here. Right away, you can see the double arrows leaving the 3. So we know that one's not going to be fun. And then when we get over here, now it said that you cannot have any repeating x's. It did not say you could not have any repeating y's. So for every input, there's only one output. So that means that if you were looking at the x's only, 13 goes to 1. 13 does not repeat. Then 9 goes to 1. That does not repeat. So even if you plot those points out, you would continue to see that even though they all go to the same thing, it is okay as long as there's not two arrows leaving that. So D is a function.